Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate's Chocolate Designs. Please say hi when you jump on. Hit that heart button for me. I sure hope everybody is doing fantastic today. We're changing it up though. We are changing things up a little bit today. As you guys know, I took yesterday off. I've got some things to talk about. We've got some stories to tell. Hopefully I'm live right now. It says that I am. There it is. Okay, all my friends are jumping on. So you guys, here's the thing. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out tonight. There is no keyword. There's just you guys, and there's me. There's a bunch of craft supplies, and I have an idea. I have a vision, but it keeps changing. I cannot set my mind on one single thing tonight. I just can't. So here's what we're going to do. There's no keyword for tonight. The link to my shop is in the pinned comment, or you can type shop at any time for the link to my shop, to my website. And we're just gonna create together, you guys, without really a big plan. We're gonna let the creative juices flow. I want your opinion. Let's make this interactive. Let's go for it and see what we can come up with. I do have something in mind though, but we're just gonna kind of see what happens, see where this takes us, and let it flow. Because that really, you guys, is my favorite kind of crafting. And I hope that that's the kind that you guys enjoy too. I hope that you all come onto my page and you see something and you're like, you know what, I like that. And then you start recreating it in your own way. And you're like, but this would look great with it. And that would go good. And you change it up a bit and you make it your own style. And I want to encourage you all to do that, okay? Did it? Two more for somebody. Oh, awesome, Didi. I'm so glad. So we are going to start off tonight with this cute little Christmas tree guy that is going to come in the craft kit that so many of you guys purchased today. I believe there are still 3 left of those holiday craft bundles. If you didn't get your hands on those yet, you guys, 3 left. Okay, I know, right, Joanne? This will be interesting. But I have ideas. I have visions. I can't seem to put it all together in my mind. Maybe it's just because of everything going on. If you guys read my post, I'm a little bit more scatterbrained than normal. And that's okay. It's okay to come into a craft room and be scatterbrained and just go with the flow and let it slip. See what your mind can come up with. So the kids are doing good. You guys, we will talk about this as I get going. I will fill you guys in on some more details that I did find out. Oh, sounds good, Terry. Hey, Dottie. So what I do know is that this is a Christmas tree. That's the first thing I know about this project. This is a Christmas tree. And to me, Christmas trees are green. So what are we going to do? We're going to paint it green. So I'm using Waverly in one of my favorite colors, you guys. This is celery. Oh, thank you so much. All right, you guys. All right, so listen. Today, for those of you who do not know, there was a lockdown at both of my kids' school. I got a message this morning about an active shooter in the area. Both schools were on lockdown. I panicked. I freaked out. You guys, there's been a lot going on lately in the world. I think that this is, no, these ones right here I ordered on Amazon. I got a pack of 24, no, I got a pack of 25 of them on Amazon. This was my one that was left from the kids. You're right, Carol. Oh, but you just wait, because that's part of my idea tonight, too. So my kids have been on lockdown today for a little while because there was an active shooter in the area. So, y'all, I don't know about you. I freaked out. I went and got my kids as soon as the lockdown was lifted. The shooter was put in custody. But here's what I found out. You guys, when I think active shooter, I am thinking that there is a crazy person like walking the streets, gunning down any person that they see for no reason, right? That's my thought. That's my thought when I hear active shooter. I'm thinking there's some crazy maniac on the loose gunning people down. That was not what happened. Okay? So what I did find out after the fact was that what in fact happened was there was a person in that area, not far, not, you know, it was a mile and a half from the school, really. And a process server and the police showed up at his door for whatever reason. Obviously, you guys, to serve him with something, because that's what process servers do. Whether it was debt collection, whether it was a repossession, whether he was being, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Whether he was being evicted from his residence. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know what caused this guy to do what he did. But anyway, the police show up at his door with a process server, and instead of just, you know, accepting that that's his fate, right? He decides to open fire on the police. Okay? Right? That's what we think, right? When we hear active shooter, we think, like, crazy person. Crazy person. This person was upset, and he unloaded on the police and that process server that was there serving him whatever they serve him. Oh my gosh, absolutely praying for your son. Holy cow. Carol, it has been a weird couple of days. I'll tell you that. So anyway, you guys, the guy was quickly apprehended. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was injured. And as soon as they had this guy in cuffs, he was put in custody and taken away. Like, that's what it was. But that's not the thought that goes through your mind with the limited information that I was given. There's no word tonight, Wanda Jean. We are just crafting. So you guys, my kids were never in any danger. They were never in any danger. And they are home right now. They are safe. John is home now too. Our whole family's back together again. And I feel a huge sense of relief having the information now that I have. It's not just some crazy people walking around my neighborhood. So I'm doing good. You lost power last night from 7 to midnight. Oh my gosh, no, Linda. You missed the reveal of the boxes. The reveal of the boxes was tonight, and there are still 3 left. There are still 3 available. So there's a pinned comment on my page for those last 3. The first 3 people to get it, get it. All right, so you guys, let's dry up this paint real quick. We've got our green tree. That's our start. That's the first step in this, okay? Yes, everyone's safe. All the kids are safe. Everything's good. And yeah, life is back to normal again. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, you guys, we've got the green on here, but it still looks kind of plain to me. So I'm going to grab some distress ink in the color Pine Needles. Linda, go on my page right now. Like, leave this video, because I don't have the link right here in my hand. Let me see if I can get it for you real quick, though. Like 2 more clicks, you guys, and I'll have the link copied. Oh, 2 left, you guys. And then I exited out of my own video. Holy cow, Laura, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you? I lost myself. Y'all, I told you this is going to be a scatterbrained day for sure. Let me see if I can get back there and if I can give you the link now. Linda. Oh my goodness. Here it is, hon. There's the link. There's 2 left, y'all. And I will be printing shipping labels in the morning and putting those all together, or, you know, getting those all mailed out tomorrow. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and use some distress ink on here just to give this a little bit of different shading in the back before we even put our transfer down. Okay. And I'm hoping that this color isn't too bright. Let's knock some of it off of there. Oh, I like this a lot. And I'm just going to kind of go around my edges with this color just to give it a little bit more. And kind of blend that in. Okay, so now we've got a little bit, there's a ton of, yeah, thank you, Pam. Oh, you guys, this is adding so much to this tree. What do you think? Do you like that? It's got the extra green on there. So the craft bundles, if you didn't see, it's just a kit that I put together with a whole bunch of fantastic crafting goodies from all over the place. Hi, Lise. Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. Yes, absolutely, Sissy. Thank God for that. It was just, I did go get my kids, though. I didn't want them at the school. I wanted them home with me. There is just, and I explained it to them. Cousin's kids go to Evergreen High School with, oh my gosh. Yeah, I would freak out too. That, like, it was scary. I did freak out. I called my mother-in-law. I was in tears. She had just told me about the scam that she was a victim of. And I'm like, and then I told her about all the weirdness happening and just my emotions being at a high level. And then I get that text message from the school. It's just like, whoa. There's no word for tonight. We're just going with it. We're going with the flow and just crafting and seeing what happens. Isn't that pretty with that extra green on there? I love it. I love it. Okay. Started the hoodies for your daughter and then the person I buy them from shorted. Oh no! The tree was ordered on Amazon and it was in a 25 pack of trees. It's my last one left. All right. I'm going to dry this distress ink up just a little bit here. We could blend this more if we wanted to blend it more. So yeah, I did a huge long post about everything, y'all. If you haven't read it yet. But like I said, kids are safe. I'm safe. John's home. We're good. We're good. I explained everything to my kids in detail. Told them everything that was going on, and I just told them, listen, here's the deal. Your school is going to do everything that they can to keep you safe, but there are very few people in this life, or in your life, who would stand in front of a gun and take a bullet for you, and your mom is one of them. So no matter what, in a scary situation, by your mom and dad is always going to be the safest place you can be. I said that's why I don't want you guys to ever run off in a store. That's why I seem to be overprotective and I don't let you go places with people that I don't know. Like, we're just, like, that's just how it is. And I might seem overbearing to you guys sometimes and I might seem overprotective. But it's for good reason. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some surface wax on here. Now, I do have a transfer picked out that I want to put on top of this that I think is going to look absolutely gorgeous. And they were, you guys, my kids were totally understanding. Right? Right now it's scary out there and I just want you home. I just want you home. Not that they were upset to come home and hang out with me and play on their video games and all of that. Shooting in Baton Rouge. It's, oh my gosh, it's all over the place right now. And it's just so horrible. You guys, listen, I said it on my personal page yesterday, and I'm going to say it again right here. There's a lot of badness going on in the world right now. We got to love each other. We got to be nicer to each other. We need to spread kindness and joy. We need to smile at everybody that we can smile at. We need to lift people up and stop being mean to each other, because that's the only way that this is going to get better. The only way. Be an example to everybody else. All right, here we go, you guys. I'm just buffing out that surface wax, and here is what we're going to do. I have full moon. I don't know. Is there a full moon? So I posted one thing. Oh, you guys, I shouldn't have done that yet. I forgot something else. I posted on my personal page. And then I posted a big, long thing on my business page today. All right, maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. Okay, so here's what I've got. Here's what I'm thinking. I got these right here on Temu a long, long time ago. A long time ago. And I came across this one with this gorgeous, beautiful snowman right here, okay? And I think that he is just gorgeous, even though he's got some pink in there. So my vision, y'all, absolutely, my vision tonight, we're going to put this snowman on here. We're going to add a pattern around him, and then we're going to decorate this baby. Said that yesterday. Keep your heart. Oh, I missed it. Keep in your heart that there are more good people than bad. I'm surrounded by amazing and good people every day. I am too, and that's part of the reason why I love coming on here with you guys. Bad things will become good, and good things will become bad. No. No. Oh my gosh. Too many bad things happening right now. It's got me just in a mood, y'all. Okay. Let me see what I can find here. Why do I not have my water pen? That's what I wanted, was my water pen. See, this is what happens when I don't have a plan. I have nothing out, and I'm not prepared. Let's just use a paintbrush and some water then. It'll work just as well. All right, so we're going to take just a paintbrush and some water. Hopefully this paper isn't too thick. If you have a water pen, go ahead and grab a water pen. And I'm just going to draw a circle around this snowman. And we're going to rip it. We are going to just rip it, give it that. Every time you hear it, bad things turn around, you personally give out 3 good things, Satan will freak out at the result. Yeah. Just spread kindness and joy and love. Make the world a better place. Do your part. That's all. We don't know what we're making, Linda. We're just going for it. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, that totally worked. That totally worked. All right, we're just going to rip this, you guys. I like the look of the torn, and tattered edges. Well, that didn't quite rip on that side where I wanted it to. That's all right. We'll fix it a little bit. What was that? When somebody treats me bad, I'll compliment them. I know, right? And that was the thing. I woke up this morning and I had like this really eerie feeling. And when Eric dropped off his kids for me to take them to school, I told him, I was like, something feels off about today. Something just feels off about today. And I've got an eerie, now I find my water pen, you guys. It was right there the whole time. I said, I just have an eerie feeling today. Today is making me uneasy. Grabbing stuff. And I still sent my kids to school anyway. I should only have one left now. All right, you guys, those craft bundles are selling out fast. All right, I'm going to add this right to the back of this piece of paper. Oh no, my iron came unplugged. You've got to be kidding me. No! No, my iron's unplugged. have more plugs here. We'll just move it. All right. Transfer. We're going to go with it. Yeah, I'll show you the transfer in just a little bit, Janice, when we get there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. I'll show you guys when we get to it. Things are bad everywhere right now. We live in a village that seems safe, but you can't count on. You know, and I felt the same way too until I'm talking to some of the moms yesterday in the pickup line. And apparently there's some 14-year-old boy in our district that's got an ankle monitor right now for stealing cars. Crazy. 14. 14. What? And, you know, there's not enough people out there, and I'm going to go ahead and say this. You should have a healthy fear of your parents. You should have a healthy fear of your parents, and I want my kids to not do bad things because they're scared of what's going to happen when mom and dad find out. And I feel like that's healthy for a kid. Like, I remember growing up, and it was like, oh, no, I wouldn't do that because my dad will kick my butt. Right? And I feel like kids need that. You need that healthy fear of your parents. That you need to feel loved by your parents, but you also need to know that your parents are rule enforcers and that you can't do bad things because mom and dad are going to kick your butt. Right? Right? And too many kids are coddled these days, and look what's happening. You got the world saying you can't do this and you can't discipline your kid this way, and all you can do is put them in a corner and send them to time out, and it's like, quit stepping in where it's not your business and let me handle my kids. Personal opinion, you guys. Personal opinion. All right, all I'm doing is just ironing this down there now. That's going to reactivate the Mod Podge and adhere that thing there. Yes, and that's what I think a big part of the problem is, too much gentle parenting. You gotta be meaner to these kids. No, not meaner, you guys. There has to be a healthy balance between discipline and love. And I'll tell you what, I loved my kids more today than I loved on my kids more today than I have in a long time, and I wouldn't let them go. And they were annoyed how many kisses I gave them. Kids are scared of me to this day. All I have to do is give them that look. Yes! The look! Exactly, Pam. Tough love. Punish my children. They knew I was the boss. They need to know you're the boss. All right, you guys, so here's what we're going to do. We've got our cute little snowman face on there. And this is the pattern I'm going to use. Now, this is an older one. It's called the floral dot pattern. My one son was going to call the cops on me for letting him do what he should be doing. I told him, don't worry about it. I'll call the cops for him. Fred came as the police officer to talk with him. Oh, my gosh. I agree with that, Roxanne, and I know that my kids definitely get more game time than what they need to. You just have to say their full name and they know they're in trouble. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, I remember growing up and my dad, oh my gosh, you guys, kudos to my dad. Kudos to my dad, because I remember being younger, and my dad was my best friend when I was an adult. My best friend when I was an adult. And I remember my dad saying many a times when I was younger, he said, Laura, there's going to be plenty of time for us to be friends later. Right now, I'm your dad. And he was right. Like, we can't be friends with our kids their entire lives. We have to teach them discipline and respect and rules and work ethic. That's the word I'm looking for, ethic. and all of that stuff. And we've got to do it however it takes to get it done. You have a hard time doing tough love? Christina, it's hard for everybody to do tough love. Tough love is not an easy thing for anybody. But it's the best thing for your kid. So you got to. You still gonna look epic? You got to, hon. And I'm not judging anybody. I promise you I'm not. I'm just saying, you gotta. All right, this is going to take 2. All my mom had to do was give me that look, and I started bawling. Yeah, what happened to that? Hi, Zany. All right, you guys, we're going to use some vanilla tonight. But I'm not going to do the paste the way that I normally do. Normally, I would squeegee this on. Instead of my squeegee tonight, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? You guys are going to hear me say that a lot tonight. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Because my stuff gets lost and gets way down into bins. And what I'm looking for is down here. Children these days, exactly. They're not held accountable for their actions. Why do I have to fall to the very, very, very bottom? That's not... I can see it. I just can't get it. Okay, let's start pulling things out. The Old Testament says, yep, kids when they were growing up, I'll be your friend when you're grown up. Now I'm your parent. Absolutely. Lise, I think that there might be one left, and I would have to send you an invoice, which I cannot do right this second. Because you're in Canada. Let me check the inventory on it really quickly. And if you're really serious, if there's any left, no, they're all sold out now. They're gone. There is none left, you guys. They are all gone. 0 inventory left. Sorry, Lise. They're gone now. They are all gone now. All right, here we go, you guys. I'm using a little bitty dauber, just a little one. That way I can kind of have more control right in here. Because I don't want this to look like it's filled. I don't want all of these to be completely filled. I want the pattern to be on here. But I don't want it to be a perfect pattern. Does that make sense? It will be a pattern. Ooh, this might not work how I wanted it to. Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. All right. The dauber is going to work. I just needed a little bit more. And because our transfers are transparent, I'm going to be able to see exactly where that snowman is at. And I'm going to avoid it by a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to avoid that snowman. And kind of like make it a little bit thinner on my edges. So I did talk to John when he came home today, and I told him what I need. What I need. What I really, and you guys are fantastic to me, and you guys are great listeners for all my problems. This is definitely my therapy, coming on here with all of you guys and just letting me vent and yeah, tell you guys all my things and spew my life to all of you. But I told him, I said this weekend we need family time. We need to go bowling or golfing or just do something fun as a family because I need it. I need it. And then next week the kids are going to be with their grandma. And then I'll get some just me time. But I need just time with my kids right now. I need time with John right now. and it needs to be doing something fun. All right, you guys. Once I get this mostly daubed on, I'm actually going to grab my finger, and I'm just going to kind of, maybe I don't need to do that. Never mind. I'm going to go right up to the edge of the paper with the dauber, just a little bit lighter here. I was going to try to smudge it, but I don't think that I need to. Oh, y'all, that looks fantastic. No, I don't want to do yard work. I don't want to do yard work. I honestly, you guys, I don't want to do laundry for a little while. I don't want to be in my house. But you guys, I will tell you that buying all those craft boxes does mean that I was able to get my house cleaner to come this weekend. And so that's going to give me a little bit of a relief to have somebody else come and clean my house, because I can't keep up. I called her and I said, Bonnie, please, I need your help. So she's coming out on Saturday. And y'all, I don't have like a weekly house cleaner. I'm not that rich. I call her like once a month, and she just comes in and she does, you know, the tub and the toilets and the floors, and just kind of helps me maintain it a little bit better, if that makes sense. And she hasn't been here since July, because I didn't call her in August. All right, let's check this out. And I will have to move this over and do that other side, but oh my goodness, y'all. It looks like little snowflakes. Oh, I love it. Oh, I do love it. No, we're not going to be able to go camping this weekend. I have too much to do to go camping, and Allie has a birthday party to go to. Told you guys I have a vision. Kinda. Kinda. We just have to make it happen, and right now it doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's looking like something. We're getting there. You're going camping this weekend. Man, that sounds great. I thought about just going out and sleeping in my camper for a couple of nights just to get out of the house. But probably not going to happen. Isn't that so pretty? All right, we're going to move this over and we're going to do the other side. Now, this is a repeatable pattern, so you can actually line this right back up with any of these other little pieces that we've got here, so that it all lines up perfectly. And we're just going to keep doing the same thing on the other side. Thank you, Linda. I might have a bit too much paste right there. Oh boy. That's okay. That's okay. And then right up to that paper, but not on the paper. Oh my gosh, Kim! You should probably take the catnap out of their treats. That's my suggestion. That's all I got for you, though. No more catnap kitties. You'd pay someone to dust for you, right, Sissy? That's kind of where I'm at with it. It's just like, I just need somebody else to come in and just give me a hand every once in a while. And then I'm hoping that soon I can get to Allie's room and we're going to do a whole room makeover in there, because it needs it badly. Okay, you guys, we're almost done with these little snowflake thingies on here. What I've made look like snowflakes anyway. Good idea. Take that catnap out. Oh, you guys, I think it's perfect. Oh my, oh my. Because it's perfect, but it's not squeegee perfect. Do you see the difference? When you do a squeegee, you get the entire thing completely filled in. When you sponge paint it, it just kind of gives it a little bit more of an imperfect look, where it's not the same, what's the word I'm looking for? It's lighter in spots. It doesn't quite fill it in all the way. And I just love that. Okay. Let's spray down that transfer. What should we do next? Thank you. Now we've got to blend around this guy somehow. You'd pay for window washing? So we've got this peachy color in here. We've also got greens. And I'm kind of wondering if we should do greens, if we should do browns maybe, or if we should do floral, because jingle bells on the tips. Yes, definitely jingle bells. And then I've also got this stuff here. This might be a must, you guys. This is going to be a must, but it's going to be an after must. All right, Christina. We are just playing today. That's all we're doing. And I could even add this and cut it off right there where this starts. I don't know. Oh, absolutely, Sissy. Absolutely. All right, let me see what I've got here for some stuff. Now, I told you guys, I don't know what we're doing yet tonight. We're just kind of doing it. We're just doing it and doing it and doing it well. That's all we're doing. Where's the stuff I'm looking for? Right there? That might be it. See, I'm all over the craft room tonight, you guys, because I just don't know. We're just kind of going for it. What do you guys think so far? Do we want to start adding like this? I think we should blend first. So let me see. Let's just do brown. Let's do brown. I have gathered twigs. I think I like gathered twigs for this. I know, you guys. It's like I'm not really teaching because we're just kind of crafting together and talking tonight. And that's okay. The wreath is too small. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too small or too big or what. Oh, I do like this. You have snow. Yes, Cassie, I do. But I'm kind of liking how this is looking being blended in there. You guys, I'm liking the brown blend. It's kind of giving a halo effect around it. Oh, yeah. Yes, the ivy around the pick. know, right, Cassie? That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. I just wanted a break from teaching, and I just want to craft and let you guys watch me just craft. It's hard sometimes to come up with the entire project, have the entire list, and decide to stick with it all night long. Not change my mind. Yes, that does really gives it that vintage look. Okay, so I don't think that I want to do the ivy all the way around now that I've got that on there. So I think instead I want to pull out some actual greenery sprigs, and we're just going to put those along the bottom. Goodness gracious, I can't find my stuff. Hi, Tracy. You had a late dinner tonight then, didn't you, girl? Yes, I did, Effie. I thought that was adorable. Glue gun. See, and I thought that I wanted to use this stuff, but maybe... No, I think I still do. I think I still want to use this at the bottom, but I might tint it just a little bit with something that's just not quite so bright. Oh, I know it needs something at the top. The top always goes on last, Janet. You always put the star on the tree after the ornaments are on. That's the Christmas rules. It's how it goes. Star is last. Can't go first. It's too, yes, for right now, but I have some stuff over here. Hey, Mindy. Spackle for snow. I have some stuff over here that's called antique linen, and I think that that would actually look really, really good on there. Okay, I like the greenery so far. Tint it with a pale pink. Ooh. Okay. I have pale pink, or I have one that's called soft water taffy. Let's try them both, or saltwater taffy. Oh. Well, Cassie, that's not the way it's supposed to be done. Just so you know. All right, this one right here is called, what is this one? This is a Victorian. And that to me is too pinky. Yeah, I'll get the berries for sure. We're going to have berries on there. That to me is too pinky. Where it looks like on here, it's more of like a coralish color for the scarf. Oh, I don't have one of these little ink pads for this color though. What can I use? Oh, I used all my ink pads. I know it is, Pam. I feel the same way. I didn't even want to take my garbage out last night because it was so dark outside. This one right here is a much better match. See, this one's more pink and this one's got more of that, the yellow tones, more of a peaches. Oh, a foam brush. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Well, now I've already got the paper towel and it's working for me. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. But yeah, okay, let's go for a foam brush. I'll never find another little one though. Willow is doing great. I think she's just about completely healed now from all that craziness. Apricot peach cobbler. I don't have, is that what the color this is? This one's called saltwater taffy. I don't have an apricot. My daubers are all gone. My daubers, I've used all my daubers. We're just going to use this. Unless this is what you call a dauber. Summer went by. Yes, it did. Oh my gosh, Pam. You're not kidding there. Oh yeah, that looks great. Maybe. I feel like it's still too pink. Here we go. We're going to mix these two together. This one is Crackling Campfire. That is perfect. I threw them all away, Pam, because they just kept busting on me. They were so old that they were just gross. Okay, you guys, I mixed some colors, and because I'm your mixologist. Hi, my name's Laura. I'm the mixologist. I'll be your host tonight. We mixed a couple of colors of ink, and we got the perfect color to match. Oh my gosh, you guys. To match that. It really is perfect now. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. I don't think we're going to need this stuff. We do need some berries. I think I like the big balls. I think I like the big balls, you guys. Yeah, I like the big balls. Okay. Let's glue this stuff down. Right there. I'll hold it with my ball. Till that dries a little bit. So cute, right, y'all? We're just crafting tonight. We're just going for it. We had an idea. We're just gonna go for it and see what comes of it. Okay, did the other two balls dangle below? Do they kind of go off to the side here? Do we just do two balls? You guys, I need help with my balls. Three balls? Goofball. It's I think 2 balls is good. I think 2 balls is good, and I've kind of got it set off to the side. I think I moved the entire thing over. I didn't mean to do that. All right. 3 balls is too much. They're too big for 3 balls. I can only handle 2. I'm going to get banned. All right, let's glue this stuff down. And then we can cut off the excess. We can add something else to that though, for sure. All right, here's what we have so far, you guys. Are they balls or are they not? Chill, I didn't even think about the placement. Oh my goodness. Maybe those are probably not the best idea for there. Should we try something else? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all. That's what I get, right? That's what I get. Okay. Cassie's like, oh, I see it now. Where did I find the strip piece? I actually made that, Joanne. So that was made with a mold from Hobby Lobby. And where's my stuff that I used? This stuff right here by Pentart, it's called modeling paste. And I put that modeling paste into the mold. And then I just let it sit overnight and let it dry. And then popped it out of the mold. And it just comes out in these strips that like are unbreakable, but they're cuttable and they're awesome. You were all thinking that? Nobody said it before I glued his balls? You all should be ashamed of yourselves. This poor guy. Congratulations, it's a boy. We gotta fix him. I'll just say that. Okay, you guys. Tie them up and throw them over his shoulder. Oh my goodness. What can we do down there to make it not look like that? Should we just make it more full? Like, add more? No, that's not what it's gonna work. Should we add some jingle bells? I really did. They're fuzzy too. Y'all gotta give me some ideas. How do we make it deck the balls with boughs of holly? What do I do for this poor snow guy? Oh my goodness. My balls sparkle. Y'all are cracking me up. I'm gonna wet my pants, Carol. Gonna wet my pants for sure. What do I do to him now though? I know. Remove his balls and do single bell at the end. Oh, shoot. Let's go ahead and put a bow up at the top here. Big, fluffy bow. Silver bells, frosted bells. Oh, my. What have you guys done to me? This is why we all get along. You are so right about that. All right, I used the last of that one of that color. Give him a miss, snowman. I mean, I'm not going to go there. All right, you guys, I'm just tying this in the middle. We're going to make a cute little bow with this stuff here that matches for at the top instead of a star. I'm still thinking about his balls, y'all. Because I don't have any more ideas. Oh, that's super cute, you guys. Oh, I love that. Oh, Victoria, you missed the best laugh of your life. That's perfect, you guys, but we just have to fix the nether region down here. Maybe instead. I mean, I really don't. Oh, look at this. Oh, I think we all needed that laugh. Put smaller ones and make it 3. That's what I'm thinking too. Okay, good. You're going to want to watch the replay for sure. I'm melting my greenery. You guys, those balls are stuck. Thank you. It's definitely a great conversation piece of art. You're not wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. Tie them up in a bow. All right, I found some smaller balls. But they're too bright red. That's the problem. I don't like them because they're too bright red, you guys. Thank goodness the berries weren't blue. Oh my goodness. How about a snowflake? How about a button? We could change the color on this and do a snowflake, but I feel like now we need like different types of greenery on here with it. Like it's just too... No blue balls. I could definitely... I think we need to go with something that's not round, you guys. Definitely something that's not round because of the area. Dirty them up. Oh my gosh, Carol. I hope he starts to feel better. Put snow on the greenery. Not a bad idea. Don't know why, but I feel like it needs just two kinds of greenery in here. I think it just looks better that way when you layer it. For some reason. Okay. I have wooden snowflakes too. That one. This one's a little bit different. Why don't we stack some flakes, y'all? Looks nice and fluffy. Yes. That's what I was going for. Nice and fluffy. All right, let's paint these with some vanilla. That one's broken. That's okay. To make it match that background color a little better and not be too stark white. And if we don't use those down there, we'll still put these on the tree somewhere. I think we need one more. I think I like the snowflakes, you guys. Better than the balls, I can tell you that. What do you guys think? Can you guys even see it? One snowflake right in the middle. That's where I'm going with it, y'all. That's what I'm doing, and I'm sticking to it. We tried balls. Sorry, snowman. You've been fixed. All right. You guys, I think we're just about done with this project. There's one more thing that I want to do really quickly. I think it looks super cute. We've been on here for quite a while, just kind of playing around and being creative. This is what I like, y'all. I like the just creative crafting, the trying different things just to see what we can make work and just going with the flow. All right, so the last thing that I want to do, I actually have a couple of things here. Yeah, it's totally an identity crisis. This snowman just wasn't sure. All right, I'm going to get out that same brown distress ink that I had. And I have got just a round piece of wood. Oh, the other snowflake on the bow. Is that too much? Yeah, it's too symmetrical if I do that, Brenda. I don't think that I like that, because then they just look stacked. Thank you. All right, I'm just going to use my distressed ink. We're just going to paint up this little piece of wood here that I've got. Just to make it match everything a little bit better and make it look a little more like it's wooden. I looked at how that was going to look, Maxine, and I didn't like the look of the other snowflake as the bow. I just didn't like it. All right, and then I've got just a little dice piece here. It's a little square, Sorry, Frosty, no little snow babies for you. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this little piece here, and I'm going to glue this block right to the back of that, just like that. Okay, and then what I can do is I can take my cute little tree, I can glue it down right there, and now this thing is going to stand up on its own. And I won't have to put a hanger on it, and it can just sit on a shelf. And the simple things like this will just allow this to stand alone in its own right. Look at that, you guys! That's how you make it stand up. Okay, I think it's super cute. I think that this was fun. I think it turned out great. I think that this was fun. It was just a good night, y'all. It was no necessarily plan. It just looks very vintage, very cute, and adorable little project done with that Christmas tree that comes in that kit that you guys all got. So I hope that you guys love my rendition of the Christmas tree. You guys will try something your own special way. I want to see how all you guys' turns out, though. So when you do yours, post it in the VIP group so I can see it, because I want to see how you guys do yours. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. Love you all so much. Thanks for watching. No keyword. You can shop my site if you type in shop in the comments. All bundles will be shipped out tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic night, and I'll see you guys back here on Saturday, okay? All right. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.